YouTube, what it do? What it do, loved ones? You know what I'm saying? All I'm asking is to hit the like, which is the thumbs up, if I'm kicking my stuff, homie. The young homie asked me, he say, have I ever been bust on, popped at a bus stop in the turf? I say, yeah, hell yeah. Cause the hood was active and dangerous at them times. And he said, if you got a story of getting popped on and bust on at a hood bus stop, what's a message that you can put with that at the end? So I'm gonna kick this right here, homie. This story is we had a motel in our hood on Centinela called the Centinela Motel. So at this time, motherfucker young, doing his thing and shit. So I had a little female, she stayed out in LA. She stayed in 90 Crib Hood, but she wasn't no 90 or nothing. She wasn't affiliated with them. She just reside over there. So anyway, we regular phone communicating, and I get her to come to the turf that night. So we wind up renting a room at the Centinela Motel and shit inside the Inglewood and HPs. So she come over there, she come to the room and shit, and we get food, we get weed, and we get some drinks and shit, homie. And we lounge and shit, you know what I'm saying? We run our night up, laughing, blowing weed, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker hustling. So shit flowing, homie. And in the Centinela Motel, homie, you it'd be certain homies. That was like a hood motel. You would catch some homies in there. You'd be able to might go to the next room and lounge with some homies and shit like that while you still got company at yours. So shit like that. Or go down back in the hood. Your homeboy, your road dog, niggas might both get rooms or whatever, homie. With company and shit. So anyway, homie, I'm lounging with my company. Like I said, we smoking our weed. We drinking and laughing and run through the night. So it's morning time, homie. It's going in and check out and shit. So any motherfuckers know, niggas, back in the days, hood nigga, we'll run our showers and shit. We'll run our showers and get back G for the day. And old girl had ran her shower. So bam. So we get, it's running in at 10 o'clock. Think checkout was like 10:30, but I used to like get on early and shit. So it's running into like, like 10 or something. So as we leaving, we gotta get ourselves together. As we leaving there, I see the big homeboy, the OG homeboy, Roy Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? Family in peace, Roy Jenkins. OG homeboy in the wheelchair and shit. But not to bang on everybody, because I got different people tuned in. But the G homie blood used to get on swole in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Blood get on swole in a wheelchair and was a dangerous homie. Blood was a dangerous homie. You know what I'm saying? He'd be swole, pushing in a wheelchair, dangerous nigga. I done seen the nigga squabble niggas in the chair, box niggas in straight get down, homie. With homies and everybody, homie. And the nigga was with the business, with the thing too. Cause he used to, he had a murder ones on, homie. Red silk shirt, khakis, and some red Pumas, homie. And it was dangerous through the turf. So niggas didn't really discriminate back then, kind of. If a homie was in a wheelchair banged out, sometimes you would have some Crips. They'll see if the homies want to strap and draw down on the homies and flip them niggas out they chairs in the streets and try to do disrespectful shit to some of the homies back then that was in wheelchairs. But the homie was one of them niggas flamed up. They didn't try to roll up on the homie. The homie didn't have to do his thing. Roy Jenkins, OG big homeboy. So I see Roy Jenkins before I leave, he had a gang of love for me. So we cutting it up. He like, hey, little homie, where you going? I'm like, I'm finna walk my little female. We gonna get something to eat. And we gonna go down to Fabulous, get something to eat. And I'm gonna push her to the bus stop down that way and send her on back on, homie. So bam, he like, all right, little homie, be careful, homie. And he, say hi to old girl and shit. So we pushing. So remind you, homie. Mind you, I got a hammer on me. I got an MC hammer on me, homie. So bam, we push out. We pushing down the Sentinella, cutting it up and shit. She asking me what I'ma do. I'm saying, shit, I'm gonna venture out. I'm gonna do my thing, try to, make $1 or $2, little shit like that. So bam, we get to Fabulous. We get us some breakfast and shit. We eat and enjoy the little meal, homie. So now we finish our meal. We finish pushing up Sentinella, which now we about to pass. We about to pass Enterprise, homie, and get to pushing up where the Smart and Final at to get over to the Mini T. So now we pushing that way. We cross the street. We go into the Mini T market, homie. And I used to like to drink a Canada Dry in the morning, homie, and shit. So I get a Canada Dry and shit. And I was smoking blunts at that time. I get a couple Philly Swishers. She get what she want, homie. So bam, from right there, it's the bus stop at the Mini T. Anybody familiar with that, over that Inglewood area right there on Sentinel, it's the Mini Mart and shit. We used to call it the Mini Mart, homie. So bam, we bailed to that bus stop right there. So we standing on a bus stop, homie. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna roll me a motherfucking Philly back then, homie. Bam, lick me a Philly, crack me down a motherfucking Philly and shit. Throw my tweed in that motherfucker and I'm busting that motherfucker up. Me and her laughing and talking and shit. Bam. Motherfucking car slide up, homie. Motherfucker mixing me rolling, probably like I'm busting down my tweed, twisted up. About 5 minutes later, homie, a car pull up. I don't even get a chance to light the Swisher. I'm MC Hammer, but I ain't really tripping, homie. So a car pull up. I see some motherfuckers look at me, homie. But the motherfucker straighten his head back real quick. Wow, so I'm about to light the blunt and shit. I'm drying it up. I see the nigga look at me, but he turn his head back real fast, homie. So I'm like, damn. But he got the little preppy look on. So back in the day, sometimes like the overhill 60s, different little the preppy style. Back then, the nigga have on a flower shirt, rayon style shirt, a polo style shirt. That's how some, LA type crip niggas kind of like had they little throw off fatigue back then. You know what I'm saying? So bam, homie. So like I say, homie, they fool cut his eye at me real fast and he turned his head straight. So I'm still kind of drawing the blunt, but I ain't really tripping because I'm like, this nigga cut his head straight, homie. So bam, as I'm kind of like looking at the core and shit, I kind of looked, the light turned green, the nigga turned around and bust 3 times on me. Bow, bow, bow. So nigga, I ducked, nigga, I had a thing, but nigga, I got caught slipping on the bus stop, homie. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't even really, by the time the light hit, these niggas bust on me. I got the blunt in my hand, and only thing I could say is duck. You know what I'm saying? And baby like duck down, looking around. I ducked in. Niggas get off, homie. And I thought old girl had got shot or some shit because it was just that motherfucking close and shit, homie. After them niggas leave, I grab her, you straight, you good and shit, and I'm thanged up. And them niggas get on through traffic, homie, you know what I'm saying? But the moral of the story is when we know it's funk and little shit possibly can go on, motherfucker gotta pay full attention to his surroundings, homie. Now, if I wasn't fucking with that blunt in traffic and saved that motherfucker, I probably could have paid attention and been able to be on quick respond to give it back to these dudes, homie. So the moral of the story, homie, is we out here in the field and we know it might be kind of janky, homie. Pay attention to what you doing, homie. Handle your business and have all the fun afterwards, homie. That's the moral of that get down, homie. 89 on up, kicking G shit, not ye shit, homie. Tap in, I'ma stay sending Moji content, homie. I'm out.